We got the pocket gopher! I don't know. Hey everyone, we're here today to show you how to effectively get rid of the southeastern pocket gopher. We're here in Central Florida, and I was actually out on my tractor today, and I saw all these mounds. Now these will wreak havoc on your tractor blades. Also, if you have any farm animals or kids or whatever, if the tunnels are shallow, they can twist an ankle. So what you want to do is trap these. You can see all the mounds that they caused over here. I started knocking some of them down. These are older mounds. I can tell the dirt is a little bit older. And the reason why you knock them down is you can identify a fresh mound so you know where the gopher is. Now these are old. I can tell over here that this is a fresh mound of dirt. So I can tell this is where the pocket gopher has been last. Now these tunnels can go anywhere from 100 feet to over 500 feet. I've trapped over 40 of these over the past several years, and I haven't seen a whole lot lately, so that means I'm doing a good job. But we did just get a new one, so essentially want to eradicate it.
I have to laugh. Because I've outfinessed myself. My foe, my enemy, is an animal. And in order to conquer him, I have to think like an animal.
Some of the successful tools that I've used here, we have the black box. Tried a lot of these. We've had a lot of pocket gophers. We have Sweeney's gopher traps, and essentially they use the same premise. So over here, this is a Sweeney's trap. You go ahead and set it here, put the trigger down, raise this, and essentially they're going to come over here, and when they do, it snaps and kills them instantly, or most instantly, right in the gut. The other one I've had good success with are the Victor traps, and essentially the same premise here. Set the trap, push it down over here, and it is set. And essentially, let me get stick here. Same premise. Gopher comes over the trap, hits this, and it will get them every time. And the last one I've had good success with. This is if you don't find the lateral tunnels. You actually have to insert this in a tunnel, and the key thing is to try a tunnel going in both directions. That way you know that you will have them, because they can bury your trap if they just come from the other direction. The other one is the Victor black box. This is cool because you don't have to get in the tunnel system. You can set it like such, loop it around. Oops, go ahead and get that here. Oh, that's to go on top. Kind of rushing this for the video. So you put that on top, push it down, and then you see it set there. We'll use the same stick. We'll go ahead. You see how it just broke that stick right in half. That's the gopher. That's how you get the gopher and kill it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and dig. We know this is where the little guy is. Okay, so what you typically do is you prod the soil about 2 to 3 inches from the mound, and that enables you to find the tunnel. So here, in the compacted soil, you're gonna find a little resistance, and you're gonna find give when you find the tunnel system. So that actually gave. So I think it's right about here. Yeah, so this is where we're going to start digging. So sometimes you can do more damage to your lawn, than the pocket gopher will initially, but you see the damage that they can do. So we're going to start digging here. Sorry, my backside's not as attractive. I'd say my front side is either. But we're gonna go ahead and find this tunnel. So get this out of the ground, and then we're gonna go ahead and find there's a tunnel nearby. Now you can dig deeper. What I like to do is take a screwdriver. You can usually find where the air pocket is. Okay, stop filming. Oh wait, I got it. Did you stop filming?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like it's right here. Come around the other side, Skylar. You get down over here, Skylar? So you see here, this is one tunnel. So the screwdriver, you can see you can go all the way in, and that's where we're going to set the trap. Now usually, there's another tunnel that goes lateral to it. And just feeling around, you can feel, here, come over here, Skylar. Come on the other side. You can see where they are. So basically you see my hand going here, and my hand goes in here. So this is where we're going to go ahead, set those traps, and put it in. I'm probably going to widen this hole, and here's, for example, where my trap's at. When you set the trap, you see it will insert right in there, and basically when they come out to fill it, you're going to set the trap and get killed. But I'm going to widen this hole a little bit, and we'll show you how it looks all finished up.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, so what I did is I just widened the hole a little bit, and then what you want to do to get all the dirt out of the tunnel system, this enables you to perfectly set the trap, not have a false set. Just reach in, get a little loose dirt out, do the same thing in the other direction, get a little bit of loose dirt out, and then what you're going to go ahead is go ahead and set your trap. Now, we'll go ahead and use the Victor traps for today. They're about just as effective as the Sweeney traps. I do like the Sweeney traps. I probably have my most kills with them. One thing I did want to show, there's also this. There's poison pellets. Sometimes you can put them in there. They taste like peanuts. They say they like them. I used to use these several years ago. This is an old container. But I stopped using them just because I don't like putting poison in the ground. We have well water, can go in your well water supply. Also, if other animals get a hold of it, could kill them as well. So I try to stay away from them. These are really effective, and I know they're dead when I go ahead and set these. So we'll go ahead and set one of these. And what I do right here, I don't know if you saw that, I stake it to the ground. So what happens is when the gopher initially gets killed, or it gets in the trap, it'll freak out, and it can run off with your trap. So what I do is I stake that on the ground, and I go ahead and I push this in a little bit from the hole into the inside the hole. You can see it kind of goes in a bit. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one in the other direction. And the reason you do that is a lot of times they will go ahead and push dirt ahead of them. And when they push dirt ahead of them, sometimes that can go ahead and trigger the trap. So by the time they actually get to the trap, it's triggered and you don't get a dead gopher. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to push this in this direction, push it in a bit into the tunnel, so you can see they're well into the tunnel. Now the other thing you can do, and this is kind of overkill, let's just say we have some kind of Houdini pocket gopher. He makes it through there. We set up the secondary trap over here, and then he's got to push through here. And odds are I'll get killed in that direction. I have other traps as well, but essentially that's what you do. I might put one in the other direction as well. I don't have another one of these Victor traps, but it's another brand. I didn't find it as effective, so I don't really use it. And then after we're done here is what we do is we cover up the hole. And I got a piece of cardboard in the truck. Let me go get that cardboard, Skylar. here's the other brand. I forget which brand it is, but essentially it's the same premise. It goes down like such. Put this in the hole. You can see I've tried a lot of traps, but I go with my tried and true. This is the Gopher, the Sweeney's, and the Victor easy snap traps. What you also do here is you put a little bit of dirt, so they think it's just a natural tunnel system. And you can put that in that direction over there. And then what you do, cover up the hole. And you're asking, why do you cover up the hole? What you do is, if you had a plug and it wasn't that bad, you could just plug the hole right back up. This way, when the Gopher comes here, it curtails any light from getting through. So he's just coming along through his tunnel system, and then he'll go ahead and think there's nothing wrong, won't see any light coming through, and he'll walk right into the trap and perish. So there we go, we're all set. What we'll do is we'll come back out in a few hours, or probably tomorrow morning, late in the day, and hopefully we have a Gopher in one of those traps. Good. Hello again. Alright, a couple hours have elapsed, and we figured we'd check to see if we got the pocket Gopher. So let's go ahead and uncover this. And once again, the reason we put the cardboard on here is so they do not see any light coming through. Otherwise, they're more apt to bury the trap. So let's go ahead and do a close-up here. Okay, both of these traps have not been set. So either he buried the traps, or we have a dead Gopher. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Pull out this way. Skylar, keep hand in. Let's see where this one is. Over here. Okay. It's not set, so we have no Gopher that way. So let's see if we have one coming this way. And we do. And the little bugger's actually still alive. But this is what a pocket Gopher looks like. I hate to see it suffer, so we're gonna go ahead and put it out of its misery. Once again, I hate to harm this little guy. They are kind of cute, but the damage they do is just absolutely horrible. So we'll spare you the killing of this Gopher, and thanks for joining. But this is how you get it. Typically, these usually kill them in one fell swoop, and then there's no suffering. But we'll go ahead and put this guy out of its misery. So what do you think of this guy, Skylar?
It's Caddyshack.
You want to keep him as a pet,
it's actually kind of cute, but...
Alright, well, sorry little guy, but we'll put you down right now. Okay, now one more thing. These are typically solitary creatures, so odds are there's not another pocket. Hey everyone, how you doing? I am about to post a pocket Gopher update, how to catch a pocket Gopher. And ironically, I got another one on property today. And I set this up, and this, I know in my video, I actually said why I put the black box Gopher trap as a backup. Because it looks like, here we go. We got the pocket Gopher, but what did I have in there? If I pull up my trap, it triggered my Sweeney trap. Got past it, would have buried my trap and this hole, but instead I had the black box, and black box is pretty trusty. So you can use multiple methods, and this is why I don't use poison. As you see, I have a flock of chickens over there, and don't want any poison on the property. Don't want it going into the groundwater as well. We have well water here. But once again, got past the Sweeney through the tunnel, but black box saves the day. So there's a myriad of tools that you can use to catch pocket Gophers. Once again, I've tried a lot of them only because we had so many on this property, and I had more Gophers, and I needed just tons of traps. But another win. As you can see there, it just strangled it. And dead pocket Gopher makes me happy, because you want to know why? This is right in our drain field, and you do not want a pocket Gopher in your drain field.